The beauty is in the journey. The beauty is in the effort. The beauty is in you literally picking yourself up despite your circumstances, despite what you're going through, and saying that I'm choosing myself, trying my best, and I'm going to keep going. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tyra Monet, and today we're going to talk about confidence. I was actually having a conversation with a couple of viewers live on TikTok regarding how to build confidence and maintain confidence and certain strategies you should use to have confidence. And I was sharing with some of the viewers that every woman should feel like they are the most beautiful woman in the world, and every man should feel like they are the most handsomest man in the world. However, I do understand we may not always feel that way, right? I was bullied in elementary school and middle school as well, and I struggled with confidence and self-esteem literally from elementary, middle school, and even up to high school. It honestly wasn't until I started modeling in high school and even in college where I truly started to feel more confident when I was able to just walk in a room, have a conversation with people, because I think modeling helped me feel just more confident in general. Whether that is, getting dressed up, looking good, and walking down the runway and taking pictures and modeling clothes, I finally started to accept myself and my body for who I was. However, I will say definitely modeling, because I was also a model in New York Fashion Week in high school, and that was very tough on me. It was very tough mentally. I was going through a situation like eating disorder wise, like kind of just like not eating, trying to be a certain size. And even like the directors who were picking the models and making sure that we were walking correctly and training us, they were very hard on the girls. And that's another conversation that we can talk about, just body positivity. But I can say that I even had enough confidence to walk away from that situation and realize that I was just better than that, especially better than the box that they were trying to fit me in. They were telling me I was too thick, that I needed to lose weight. And that was just another layer and another experience of self-confidence as a woman, and even as a Black woman, that I experienced growing up too. And the first step into identifying where you may be lacking confidence or where you want to build confidence is really just have a conversation with yourself and determine, where do I need to build confidence? Do I need to build confidence in my friend group? Do I need to build confidence at work? Do I need to build confidence for a particular opportunity that I'm going for? Do I need to build confidence to get in front of a camera and literally talk to a camera in hopes that people can understand my message and get my message across? Because I will tell you one thing, it took a lot of confidence for me to even be sitting right here talking to you guys. Because for the longest, I can tell you one thing, I've had my vlogging camera since 2020, I think, or 2020, no, maybe 2021, 2020. And I feel like this has been the most consistent I've been with trying to create content. And it took me that long to stop overthinking the process and just sit myself down and press record. And I had to tell myself, like, Tyra, like, relax, like, you got this, just try. And I think also what comes along with confidence is really getting yourself out of that comfort zone and truly trying, because you never know that outcome until you try. And literally, when I sat myself down and tried, one of the first videos, and I'll put it here, was my video about how to build a wellness business, how to find your purpose in having a wellness business. I gained 150 followers overnight, and I was just like, wow, like, I literally just had to sit myself down and talk about something that I'm passionate about and be myself, and my results showed. Like, I was able to really execute and reach a particular goal that I kept sleeping on and kept overthinking because I was lacking confidence. So again, I would say just have a self-assessment. Like, talk to yourself like, okay, where do I want to build confidence? Write it down. Talk about, where you're lacking confidence, how confidence can help you, how it will help you with a particular situation or group, where you see best fit having more confidence is going to help you. It could be in a relationship, could be anything, because confidence applies to so many things that are applicable to what we do. You also have to accept that you may be lacking confidence. And I will tell you, my confidence is not always at 100%. I have a tendency, I'm very soft-spoken, and I have a tendency to come off very shy until I'm around people that I know, or until someone sparks a conversation that I'm interested in or passionate about. But I literally can come off very shy, and I feel like sometimes I am socially awkward, but that's always also in my head too. But you never know. But however, I will say, if you sit down and have a conversation with me, I may talk your head off, and I will never come off as like uneasy or not approachable. I'm a very easy person to talk to. However, we all have the tendency to overthink, right? So I would just say, have a self-assessment and accept where you believe you can build confidence. The most important thing about setting your goals for confidence is to set realistic and achievable goals. So again, what I was mentioning, whether you're trying to build confidence in front of an audience or build confidence to speak in front of a large group at your job, you may want to start a podcast, you may want to get yourself confident to talk in front of a camera. You have to set realistic goals and say, you know what, okay, I want to build enough confidence to not overthink social media wise. And when I do something, I'm just going to post it because it's me. I'm being myself. So there's no reason for me to second guess or overthink or not put anything out because I'm lacking confidence. So again, you have to set realistic goals and determine what's your why behind you building confidence as well. Stating this earlier about me just really lacking self-esteem growing up, and my self-esteem truly has grown a lot over time. Again, as a woman that is approaching my 30s, I think that life can definitely give you ups and downs and give you curveballs to the point where you feel like you need to shrink yourself and overthink and feel like you need to hide yourself. But I'll tell you one thing, we all literally have a gift, and we all have a story, and we all have something that is made to inspire other people. And if you continue to dim your light and hide that, you will not be able to help other people. It's an everlasting journey because you're always going to be faced with a new opportunity that's going to set you outside of your comfort zone. So for example, when I hosted my first pop-up shop for my business, I was so nervous. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. However, I do have a goal in mind. I have something that I'm passionate about that I want to share with people, so I'm going to do that. That's the approach that you have to take when you have something you truly are passionate about and care about, and you also want to get yourself outside of your comfort zone. It's going to feel crazy. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, this could go wrong. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. How do I even talk to people? But the most important thing is to be yourself. And I feel like that's so cliche, but also with being yourself requires you to be open and be kind and be understanding, but also be assertive because, hey, I'm here. My name is Tyra. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to talk to you about XYZ. I don't support XYZ. I do support XYZ. It's kind of like you're also incorporating your values and who you are when you are being assertive, when you are talking to people, when you are approaching things with confidence. One of the experiences that I'm thinking about that truly pushed me outside of my comfort zone at work, I was an intern and I had just basically started my job. This was probably maybe a year into my job, and my supervisor asked me to present in front of the whole office. And basically I have an office of over 60 people in my office, and I had to literally get up and talk to 60 people. And granted, I feel like it's different when you're in college and you're in a different setting. These are all adults, and I'm an intern fresh out of college trying to talk to grown adults about a certain project and a certain role that they should be doing and a certain task that they should be doing. I was extremely nervous. I was just like, I'm gonna mess up. I don't know what to say. They're just gonna be like, this girl was up here talking. And when I tell you, I was extremely nervous and I had to write my notes down. I had to practice my slides. I had to practice in front of my supervisor. But when I tell you, I remember exactly how I felt, how nervous I was, and how I feel, of course, years later now. But that one step that it took me to just talk in front of those people opened me to talk to over 500 people later on. So because I took that initial step and making sure that I was prepared to talk to 50 people, now I'm able to talk to 500 people, and I'm probably able to talk to more people without getting nervous. And I feel like it's normal to get nervous, but don't make your nerves overwhelming to the point where you like, you know what, that's it, I'm not doing it, just get me out of here, let's go, like I'm just not gonna do it. And it's understandable because a lot of people do have stage fright, a lot of people do get nervous, but I think that when you define your purpose and you define your reasoning for putting yourself out there, that's a confidence builder in itself, because you're like, you know what, I don't know the outcome of this, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know what I want to happen. I'm going to do it for myself. That's a confidence builder, and that's the approach that you should take with all of your goals when you're considering trying something new for the first time, and also just setting realistic goals about your confidence too. Another good thing I recommend for building confidence within is affirmations. Again, I'm trying not to sound cliche, but making sure that you are affirming that you can do this. Let me tell you something. When I'm in the gym, I literally talk to myself, I would say maybe like 60% of the time. Maybe other 40% of the time I'm probably just listening to my music in my zone, in my vibe. But I'm literally talking to especially in the gym, I'm like, okay, you got this. 10 more, 12 more. Breathe. You got this. Don't give up. You know what you're doing. Like, and then sometimes I'll be like, girl, you look crazy. Sometimes I'll tell myself like, this looks terrible, you look crazy, fix it. But that's me saying like, you can do a little bit better. Make sure you do this correctly. Stop slacking off and make sure you do the reps you're supposed to. That's a level of affirming. That's a level of you affirming yourself. Another thing is that you should just tell yourself, I got this, I can do this, I can put myself out there. I can apply for this job. I can go for this interview. I can apply for this house. I can speak to these people. I can start a YouTube channel. I can start a business. Like, you have to tell yourself and stop speaking down on yourself, because for the longest I spoke down on myself. And as soon as I had that mindset change, I could do anything. I really feel like I could do anything. And granted, again, there's always going to be those thoughts in the back of your head telling yourself you can't do it. However, you have to sit yourself down and say, you know what? I want this so bad. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to put myself out there, and I'm going to actually take the steps and set goals and make sure I have confidence to walk in a room and make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Another thing is accountability, because you can't say I'm going to do something and you're lacking the knowledge. You can't say you're a professional and you're lacking the knowledge that you need to speak to certain people about a particular topic. You have to be prepared. And one thing my supervisor instilled in my head is that proper preparation prevents poor performance. So when it came to making sure that I'm confident, you also have to prepare. You also have to put the work in. You also have to make sure that you're set, make sure that you're good in order for you to not mess up. So that's another level of confidence where you can't just say, okay, I'm going to be confident, I'm going to do it. Did you prepare? Did you make sure that you have all your ducks in a row? Did you make sure that you took your notes? Did you practice the presentation? Did you ask for feedback? Did you ask your friend to give you interview questions? Did you ask your friend, what do they think about this? And again, keyword is friend, someone that's going to help you and benefit you, help you grow. It's so many different levels to understanding exactly how confidence works and how confidence works with preparing and making sure that you are doing your part to really feel confident, because there's no way that you can prepare and then still mess up. It's just like, and it happens. It happens. You can prepare and mess up, but it gives you, again, another sense and level of confidence when you know that you did your part and you're putting yourself out there. And what I was saying about making sure that you feel like you are the most beautiful woman in the world, the prettiest girl in the world, the most handsomest man in the world, you should treat your body as such. And I can tell you, again, when you start getting in the gym and start feeling yourself, that is a totally different level of confidence that it's going to give you to do other things too. It's going to make you feel good in an outfit. You're going to look in the mirror and be like, okay, my muscles are coming in, and my body is looking a little bit more tighter. I feel more energized. I'm happier when I look in the mirror. So again, I do recommend making sure that you have a good wellness regimen, and I can make a video about that too, about how to maintain your confidence level and how that relates to, again, your health and wellness, because those two go hand in hand. And when you feel good, you look good. And I know this for a fact because I have been through depression and had anxiety and have experienced just truly life traumatic things that made me completely lose my confidence. And when I really started to pour into myself and make sure that I really nurtured myself and took care of myself and took care of my body and my mental health, that's when I realized that that's the key. In order for me to really just truly be a good person to myself and to others, I had to start with myself. So I definitely recommend that you, again, set goals. And so I was talking about journaling and really do a lot of self-reflection to figure out what you truly need for yourself. And it doesn't always require you to have a conversation with somebody else to validate the way that you're feeling, right? Because you don't need validation for others. You need to understand for yourself. You can, of course, always talk things through, but don't ever let anybody project what you're really not feeling on yourself. So I definitely say, and one thing that I've also learned, Journey Into Womanhood, is to, one, I try not to tell people everything because I don't need everybody's opinion twisting up how I really feel, because I need to really fully understand how I feel first and then move forward and say, you know what, I've been feeling like this. And the right person and the right friend will tell you if you're wrong or right, or give you suggestions, or really just talk you through it. So definitely having a conversation with yourself and having some level of self-reflection and figure out what you need for yourself, what you need for your body to help you feel good, to help you have that inner confidence. When I, again, was paying attention to my body more, I felt good. I knew I was looking good, and that helped me be able to feel like, you know what? Today, I'm gonna be the prettiest girl because I feel like the prettiest girl. And I want to feel that every day. And I feel like every woman should strive to feel that way every day. And you literally sometimes have to do what you need to do to feel that way. And also, another thing with feeling like the prettiest girl in the world is telling other people that they're beautiful too. Because it's not just about being self-centered, because let me tell you something, being self-centered and having confidence and really being arrogant is not the same thing. Just because you feel great, you look good, doesn't mean that the next person doesn't. That's messed up. You should make it a habit to compliment others. You should make it a habit to tell other women they look good, because it's not just about you. It's not. However, sometimes I do think it's my world. However, it's other people in my world too. And when you also truly feel good and know that you look good and you have confidence, you're going to share that. You're going to say, girl, you look great today. You're smiling. I can tell you look beautiful. And that should even in itself make you feel good. Complimenting others, making sure that other people feel good too. So that's very important. As you are building confidence from within, make sure you are giving yourself your flowers. Whether you are, again, as I was saying, working out or trying to prepare for something big, or really just trying to put yourself out there, celebrate the small wins. The small wins I'm celebrating right now is staying consistent in the gym, because I know how hard it is to fall off. I have spurts where I fall off for 5-6 days straight, maybe 8 days straight. And then when I'm back in it, I'm back in it. And I have been consistently working out almost every single day, whether it is going to the gym, and I do like to roller skate. I've been roller skating. Roller skating is a really good workout. But you do have to celebrate the small wins, which again builds self-confidence. You're making achievements. I have a small achievement that I want to get really good at skating by the end of the year, and it's only February, and I can skate backwards and turn around. Listen, I could not do that in December at all, but I've maintained consistency and built confidence where I'm like, okay, even if I fall 3 times tonight while skating, I'm gonna pick myself back up and try again because I have a goal in mind. And I don't care if anybody sees me fall. I don't care if I embarrass myself. I may hurt. It may hurt to basically fall on my butt, but I'm gonna be okay because I have a goal in mind, and I know that me learning how to skate good is building my self-confidence. And you should take that with any goal that you have regarding what you're trying to accomplish. And like I was saying, whether it is YouTube, whether it is you going after something that you want, should always maintain that self-confidence. As you continue to acknowledge your confidence and really continue to set those goals, affirm yourself, make sure that you are paying attention to your body language when you're talking to people or when you're putting yourself out there, you're going to continue to see yourself grow. You're going to continue to see yourself flourish and continue to have that confidence within. And again, as I was saying, confidence can go anywhere between you going after a job, you doing something for yourself, your business wise, you trying to date as well. Like, confidence applies anywhere. You're going to see more things gravitate to you because confidence can be built. Confidence is so important, and I feel like all women should, again, have that level of confidence to feel like they can literally accomplish anything in the world. And that's so important. One thing that has inspired me over time throughout just my journey into womanhood, and I'm grateful for even just seeing myself, like how much I have grown since that little girl that was bullied and honestly did not love herself at all. And I remember even telling my mom, I was just like, I don't love myself. I don't want to be here. Like, I don't know what my purpose is. And to see the ups and downs that life has like given me, I just feel so grateful for the experiences and the journey. And I feel like I'm having this epiphany right now because like my birthday is literally in 30 days. I'm an Aries, March 22nd, but this is what going to 28 feels like. It feels good. It feels like I have grown so much, but I'm also hard on myself because I know I want so much more, which is why I'm choosing to go hard and really put myself first and prioritize myself. But I'm just proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for just coming out of my shell. I'm proud of myself for just trying. And that's what you have to do. Like, be proud of yourself for trying. And you may not get the results as quickly as we, of course, always imagine it, but the beauty is in the journey. The beauty is in the effort. The beauty is in you literally picking yourself up despite your circumstances, despite what you're going through, and saying that I'm choosing myself, try my best, and I'm going to keep going. So if you all have any similar experiences or want to share your experiences on how you have built inner confidence and how you have built self-confidence for yourself and want to share that with women, please comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep this conversation going, guys. If you guys want to hear more about just journeying into womanhood and really asserting yourself and making sure that you're picking up the pieces to accomplish your goals, let's talk about it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you. I will catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.